Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. We are from Group 10 of class Sustainable Construction Management, PFC 32707, Section 2. This is our group members, Raja Syahmi, Ahmad Ikhwan, Amirul Adam, Nukman, and Siti Aisyah. We will present about sustainable guidelines. But before that, we will explain what is sustainable construction. Sustainable construction, which has been dubbed green construction, is a way proposed in construction site in order to create a healthy built environment using resource efficient and ecologically based principles. Basically, sustainable construction is referring to the construction practice that minimize environmental impact throughout the life of a construction by designing for minimum energy and waste production, preventing pollution and enhancing biodiversity. The guidelines for sustainable construction represent a commitment from the industry to work towards the vision by reducing its carbon footprints and consumption of natural resources while creating a safer and stronger industry. Hence, here we would like to propose some guidelines and techniques that can be implied in the sustainability construction. There are some of the guidelines that can be implemented in the construction site. First, to protect and enhance biodiversity. Second, maximize the use of materials from local and sustainable resource. Third, waste management. And finally, minimize pollutant emission to water, air, and soil, and minimize noise and light pollution.
To protect and encase biodiversity. This is the most important thing to endure because construction can be proceed. The site should be investigated first whether it is suitable and will not harm the biodiversity inside it. An ecological survey should be taken as part of an initial site assessment. The survey should consider the damage to wildlife habitats during the construction process can be minimized and existing natural landscape.
Hi. The second point is maximize the use of material from local and sustainable resources. Okay, the first point is the choice of construction material has wide potential impacts in terms of transportation, pollution, and embodied carbon emissions. But sustainability can be greatly enhanced by careful specification. Reusing and recycling material is often the most sustainable choice. The second point is some plastic, paints, treatment, and chemical may contribute to health problem for those using the building. So this called sick building syndrome, and they are energy intensive and can leave a toxic legacy that is expensive and difficult to dispose. The third point is materials that need the minimum of processing like timber from sustainable sources are generally preferable to highly processed materials such as plastics. And the fourth point is use of locally sourced materials such as local stone help to maintain local character and reduce transport impact.
Waste management. Maintain a delicate balance between the human need to improve lifestyles and the feeling of well-being on one hand and preserving natural resources and ecosystem. Improper waste management can pose serious threats to health and the environment. Proper way to manage waste. By creating a space within the structure for the safe storage for recycling. Developers can make the option of recycling easier for residents and staff to assist the collection of materials by waste contractors. For the new space should be provided for storing recycle bins. It will allow separate storage for different type of waste. In addition, excavation for foundation and landscaping can result in the production of waste salts. These are potentially valuable materials. By reusing these materials, developers can reduce their environmental impact and can also save on the now significant cost of landfill.
The last point is minimize pollutants emissions to water, air and soil, and minimize noise and light pollutions. It is in the interest of construction companies to minimize pollution, as breaches of regulations can result in significant fines. In most cases, complying with codes of practices and adopting the best practices should minimize nuisance to neighbors and safeguard the environment. The environmental impacts of new developments can extend far beyond the site, especially in relation to traffic movement and air pollution. Transport impact should be mitigated through the development of traffic reduction measures and the promotion of more sustainable modes of transport. Developers and operators need to assess the emissions that could result from heating, cooling, and ventilation plants. Ventilation and heating plants can also produce noise pollutions. Buildings located nearby with busy road, railways, or industrial sites may also suffer from high noise levels. Thank you.